Alright, hey, good morning everybody. So today I wanted to do a video on succulents. This is a topic that I haven't seen really any of the channels that I watch cover. Not sure why, because succulents are a super simple plant to keep alive. I mean, if you can remember to water once every 1 to 2 weeks, kind of like you would a cactus, because they're in the same family, but they're like distant cousins of each other. But you can't kill a succulent unless you actively try to kill a succulent. So, and you can see right here, there are so many different varieties. We got some that have spikes all over them. We got some that can just sit there and be all, spiny on their own. Or you can put them all together and just let them grow naturally. So this is going to be a fun, I say this to all the videos because they're all fun to me, but I'm going to plant some to show you all how easy it is to plant and to create a succulent garden, even if it's just a pot with a bunch of them in it. I like to have a variety of different types of plants around my area, my garden, in the house, sort of in the house, kind of. Prefer to have everything outside if possible, but yeah, succulents are super easy. So one thing about succulents is they are a great beginner type of plant or plant group to start with. If you're wanting to kind of get into growing or having natural plants or real plants, not plastic plants, succulents are a great way to start, because like I said, they are so easy to keep alive. And I mean, you could forget to water them for a couple weeks and they're still going to be just fine, and you don't have to water them a lot, which I'll show you with an advantage of that here shortly. So yeah, let's get started. Okay, so the first thing you need for anything that you grow or you plant is a good soil. Now, succulents are a different type of plant. Like I mentioned earlier, they're kind of like a cactus-ish. So they need a more specified soil than, say, a cucumber plant or a tomato plant, or they need different soil, where succulents need more like a cactus type soil. So this is something I do not make on my own. I just go and buy it, because yeah, I'm not making a cactus soil. So I'll just get that right there. Good stuff. I've had absolutely no problems with this material or this soil right here on any of the succulents I've planted, and I'll just continue to use this. It's super easy. If you all find your own kind of soil that you like better, by all means use it, but you need a specified soil for this type of plant. This is not a plant that you can just use general potting soil for, because they're not going to survive. That's how you'd kill it real quick, planting it in the wrong soil. So I guess you could kill them pretty quickly if you do it wrong. Okay, soil, and then a pot. Oh, look at that, I found a ladybug. Okay, for those of you that don't know, totally sidetracked here, those are what you want in your garden. Ladybugs. Ladybugs, ladybugs, ladybugs. If you see a bunch of ladybugs, I don't know where it went. Guess it flew off. If you see a bunch of ladybugs, your garden's going to be healthy, because they're killing every bad aphid and crap pest that they can eat. So you want ladybugs. Ladybugs are like a gardener's best friend. So, back to succulents. Get a good pot. Don't want to break my table. Get a good pot, and then get your plants. So I went and bought some plants that I'm just going to put together. In here. Now, like what I did with this one is I had a center plant, which will be this one. I can get it to stay up. And then I'm just going to put these around it. And I mean, literally, that's all there is to making a succulent pot or a succulent garden bed, whatever. So let's do it. And that's it. I mean, what, 3 minutes and done. Got one made. Get a good watering on the roots so the soil and everything can, mold itself together, get in nice and tight. And before you know it, this will be overgrown and big and huge and happy like this one. Because when I planted this plant was only about right there. And now look at it, it's tripled in size. So super easy way to start, I'm telling you. You can't go wrong with succulents unless you plant them in the wrong soil or you just actively try to kill them. It's just so easy. So that's that one. And then I'm going to also plant into this. Now, a friend of mine got me this. I think it's super cute. One thing about succulents that are different than other plants is you don't really have to worry about drainage unless you're going to have them in an area that's not covered. So normally if I was going to plant a normal flower, herb or something like that into this little pot system here, I would drill holes in the bottom of these cans for drainage. But with a succulent, I'm not going to do that because I'm not going to overwater them, and this container is not going to be anywhere where it's not covered. So I'm not worried about over saturation or too much water getting in it. But if you wanted to, by all means, drill a hole or two in the bottom of your pots if you can. Obviously you can't drill into something like this that's terracotta, but yeah, so for this pot system right here, I am not going to drill into it because it's going to be sitting under my patio. So you're going to do the same thing. Fill it up with good soil, plant the 2 plants, and water them in. Pretty much done. So here we go. Now, as you can see, I wanted to point this out earlier, but I forgot. These things don't need a lot of water. I mean, this is pretty much bone dry, and it's still perfectly alive, happy. When I throw the water on it here in a little bit, just to water it in, it's probably the first water it's received in, I don't know, like forever. Look how dry that is. So that's an example of how you don't have to stay on top of your succulents like you would a normal plant where they need water every day or every other day, especially in the summer when it gets really hot in the Houston area. These things can go weeks without any water and just be fine. So just keep that in mind. If you want to start growing, I'm telling you, start with a succulent garden. It's garden. This isn't really a garden, but y'all know what I mean. Yeah, I'm making a bit of a mess, but I mean, it's gardening, so who cares? I'll just clean it. So there you go. Just did 2 succulent pots, and it took maybe 10 minutes. And these things will grow and grow and grow. So I'll show updates throughout the summer, or you'll see them in the background of the videos and see just what they're doing. But like I said, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, I've got 5 little succulent pots here, and this one is actually the neighbor's that I planted for, that I guess has become mine. I don't know. If you want it back, just come over and get it. But yeah, super easy. Like I said, I mean, I'm probably beating a dead horse here, but this is a very simple plant group to grow. And they're I won't say they're like fun. They're not like tomatoes or roses or something that you get excitement out of, but they're easy to grow. It gives you a different variety of plants around, and I just like them. I don't know, they're just so easy. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I mean, this video, like I said, was super simple, super short. Again, go pick your succulents that you want, get a good soil, get your pots, plant them, water them, and forget them. I mean, that's pretty much it. They're so easy. So, yeah, if y'all like this video, by all means, share it, subscribe to the channel, follow me on Facebook and Instagram. Same name for everything, Down Home Backyard Gardening. And I will be doing another video really soon on the single seed challenge. My plant is just going nuts, and I have a new name for it. So that's coming up in the next video. And I also have a surprise guest who's coming to join me for the summer in the next video. So stand by for that. I'm going to try to have a little fun with the next single seed challenge update. Not as crazy and fun as I did in the last one, because that kind of hurt, honestly. But I will be doing another single seed challenge update. I'm going to try to get it posted tomorrow, which would be Monday, the 24th, or Tuesday, the 25th. So stand by for that. And as always, thank you all for your support, for following, the good comments, the good feedback, and everything that I am constantly getting on all three of the medias. So thank you very much. It's encouraging. I'm really enjoying this. It's just a pet passion of mine that I just want to share and have fun with it and document. So again, from the bottom of my heart, thank you. Y'all have a blessed Sunday, and I'll see you next time. Bye.